Good morning, Wildcats. Today is Friday, November 15th. Happy National Clean Your Refrigerator Day. Please rise for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag
of the United States of America,
to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God, indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
A moment of silence. Please be seated.
There are few scholarships available in guidance with upcoming deadlines. AFL-CIO Union DAR Comcast.
Remember to check the results of senior superlatives, and pictures 6 through 10 on the list will be taken today during Power Block in the Senior Lounge.
Reminder that the Comcast scholarship deadline is December 7th. This is an easy scholarship to apply for, so make sure to do so.
Looking to start your 20 hours of community service? Today we will be hosting the Division 8 finals, and Mrs. Hamill is looking for volunteers to sell tickets. You would have to stay until halftime and show up early. You can gain 3 hours for the help.
Any senior interested in continuing education in environmental studies, the Henry David Thoreau Scholars Foundation is offering up to $20,000 for tuition. Please visit guidance for more information.
Attention seniors, anyone with an application deadline of today needs to visit their guidance counselor ASAP.
Registration for Boys Town basketball are now open on WBYAA.com. Leagues include a senior division for grades 7 through 9, as well as a super senior division for grades 10 through 12. Grades 10 through 12 play against teams from Bridgewater Youth League. Registration are now open through mid-November. Now to chance with the weather.
Hello, West Bridgewater, and welcome back to Weekend Weather, where I have no idea what's going on anymore, but we're going to pretend this isn't happening. And continue with the weather. Now, today we'll have a high of 52 and a low of 21. Tomorrow we'll have a high of 38 and a low of 25. And finally, Sunday we'll have a high of 44 and a low of 39, being cloudy throughout the day. That's going to do it for me. Going back to the anchors right about now.
Juniors are also reminded to turn in their $45 dues to either Mr. Finley or Mrs. Graziano.
Attention juniors and seniors. Dual enrollment at BSU. Applications available in the guidance office. Deadline to apply is December 2nd by 5 p.m.
Reminder, registration for winter sports is open. Please read through the registration carefully, as there is important information about deadlines and making sure you are eligible for tryouts. If you have any questions, please contact Ms. Hamill at jhamill@wbridgewater.com.
The Movember High School Dodgeball Tournament is being held on Tuesday, November 26th at 11:30. You now have 10 days to put together a 6-person team with at least 2 of each gender. $5 a head should be collected and turned into Mr. Cray. The deadline is the 25th, so start working on those team shirts.
Throughout the month of November, the Leos Club is participating in a book drive for children to increase literacy. It would be great if everyone could bring in at least one book. Books can be dropped off with either Mr. Finley or Mrs. Pope.
Movember and Move Movember is officially underway. Let's take a look at the standings. Mr. Finley joined earlier in this week, so he's going to need some help from the students and faculty. That's right, but being one of the nicest and most well-liked teachers in the building, he should have a lot of student support moving forward. Senior Patrick Fluke is on the runway, favorite in this contest, and while he's already surpassed the $50 mark, he'll need to take his broken wing to the rest of the football team for some more dough if he hopes to win this. That brings us to the top spot, where Mr. Cray is using baked goods and some help from his friends around the school to rally together for big gains, as he sits at $89. The fundraiser goes until Thanksgiving break, so if you haven't donated to one of the many jars around the school, it isn't too late. As a school, we are looking to raise $1,000 by the end of the month, so help support men's health awareness and donate often.
Reminder, the food drive is currently underway. Please bring in non-perishable food items to your Power Block teacher. Items will be donated to the WB Food Pantry this Monday, November 18th. Thank you for supporting your community.
Are you ready for MADD night? The Drama Club and Friends will be presenting an evening of music, art, dance, and drama next Thursday, December 21st at 7 p.m. Join us for an amazing night that is sure to impress. $5 at the door, or a donation to the WB Food Pantry.
This is the time of year that things start to look a little gray outside, but if you're standing in the courtyard, things have looked that way for some time now. Let's head over to the Wildcat News reporter, Lindsay McDonald, who has the exclusive story.
Going into our 5th year at the new school, most students are happy with the building. One area we all think could use some attention is our courtyard. The majority of the student body and some staff feel that there is an opportunity to make the courtyard more inviting.
I think the courtyard is a nice open space, but I think certainly I've heard some opinions about how it could be more beautified, and I think we could do more to make it kind of a more inviting space.
I like how they have a courtyard here because I feel like it gives everyone the opportunity to go outside during lunch and power block, and I think that that's a good break in the day.
I don't really know of anyone who uses the courtyard. I mean, sometimes I see people out there eating lunch, but I never see people like walking.
It's kind of boring, and I used to be at the old school. I had the street view, so I like that better.
To understand why the courtyard was designed this way, we talked to Mr. Bodwell about the design plans.
Well, it was designed to allow a lot of people out there at one time and to keep them enclosed so they would be supervised within the 4 walls of the courtyard. In the original design, we did look at putting color onto the walls, but we felt that it may look a little bit dated over time, so we decided not to add color. But if we looked at umbrellas or furniture or other things out there, I think that would add a lot of color and brighten up the courtyard.
As a school community, there were a lot of good suggestions on how we can improve the look of the courtyard.
Right now it's a little like dark and gloomy, and it kind of looks like a prison yard, but I think if we added some more color or maybe a few plants, it would be nice.
You know, why not have a vegetable garden or a flower garden where students not only could enjoy, but also help contribute and nurture, take some responsibility for something. I mean, we don't have enough of that, enough care.
Yeah, I think we could, as a school community, utilize that space together and kind of give some responsibility and care to it from the students and even the staff.
I would love to see flowers and colors. I'd also like to see people pick up their trash after lunchtime.
There's many ways we can improve our school. The courtyard is just one example, but I think my favorite change this year...
Thanks, Lindsay. The Wildcat Cafe is serving a variety of original pizza today, along with nachos and chicken patties on the grill. The featured grab-and-goes are a chicken bacon ranch wrap and a Fiesta chicken salad bowl. Warm apple cake, assorted breakfast sandwiches, and pastries are available at break.
And finally, a happy birthday to Anthony Krakowski and Colleen O'Toole. And a happy birthday this weekend to Sophia Florio, Dean Hardy Jr., Anthony Davidson, and Michael McCallum.
That's all for the announcements today. On behalf of Amanda, myself, and the morning crew, have a great day.